This is 7 News.
Tonight,
What a beautiful summer day.
Labor's power switch.
Hello, Chester. It's Eric Ripper.
Eric Ripper leaves with a laugh as Mark McGowan prepares to take on Colin Barnett.
You will not die wondering what I stand for.
The extraordinary demand to that doomed cruise liner captain.
Go back on board.
Shane Warne's road rage calling for new laws after clashing with a cyclist.
They don't own the road.
And big changes for the Wiggles as a star returns.
Your fingers and do the twist.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Rick Ardon and Susannah Carr.
Good evening. Eric Ripper has gone and the WA Labor Party is about to get a new leader. He's a former Navy lawyer and the member for Rockingham, Mark McGowan, a 44-year-old father of 3 whose promise is to make life easier for West Australians. Jeff Parry reports.
The man set to lead Labor joins us from the steps of Parliament. Mark McGowan, good evening. And
Hi, Sue.
tell us how your leadership will be different if you get the job on Monday.
Well, I'm my own person. I'm different to Eric. I'll have a fresh approach, a new direction. I'll have some different policies and we'll be releasing them in due course. I hope I can unify the party. I'm sure I can, and we'll provide a different option for voters at the next election.
Premier Colin Barnett has a commanding lead in the polls. What are your chances of pegging him back?
Well, Labor is the underdog. He is in front in the polls. I think he's become complacent. I think his government has become arrogant. And I think it's important that he be sent a message. I'll be working my hardest and I'll be persevering right up to the line to ensure that we offer an alternative to Mr Barnett.
Mark McGowan, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Sue.
A recording of an extraordinary phone call has revealed how the captain of Italy's shipwrecked cruise liner ignored orders to go back aboard and help his passengers. Francesco Schettino faced court as the death toll rose to 11, with 24 others still missing. Police have found a body in Perth's northern suburbs, believed to be that of missing Western Power worker Paul Asman. The father of 2's family reported him missing after he failed to come home from work on Friday. The death is not being treated as suspicious. Shane Warne's in a spin over a clash with a cyclist. Warne accused the rider of whacking his Mercedes and flouting road rules. And now he's calling for cyclists to be given registration plates. A jury has heard graphic details of an alleged sex attack on a young woman by 2 taxi drivers. The men are accused of taking advantage of the woman when she was drunk. Emmy Kabansky reports. A surfer is in a serious condition after being attacked by a shark off the New South Wales coast. The 44-year-old man suffered deep lacerations to his thigh. It's believed he was attacked by a bull shark at Redhead Beach near Newcastle. About 100 people were at the beach. The shark was seen circling the area after the attack. They're worth millions. They're among Australia's most recognised entertainers, and now the old gang is getting back together. After years of illness, Greg Page, the original Yellow Wiggle, is reclaiming his skivvy. And it's big news for preschoolers all over the world. Stay with us. Coming up in 7 News, fears for a missing WA man. Why police believe he may have been murdered. And the green machine that's anything but nerdy. Several people were hurt when a car and truck collided on Albany Highway in Bedfordale this morning. The truck rolled during the collision, spilling oil onto the highway and forcing its closure for several hours as emergency crews worked to clean up the mess. A woman and young child were taken to hospital with minor injuries. A harmless giant, a whale shark, has been spotted off Perth beaches for the second time this month. The 6-metre shark was sighted off Floreat this afternoon by the Shark Spotter helicopter. Experts say it's unusual for whale sharks to come this far south, and to see 2 in a fortnight is very rare. They're normally found in the warmer waters around Ningaloo Reef. Fears are mounting that a missing Goldfields grandfather may have been murdered. 66-year-old Charles Park hasn't been seen for a fortnight. Grant Taylor reports. For the first time, a hybrid car has been named Wheels Magazine Car of the Year. Honda's CR-Z won for its fuel efficiency and low emissions. It's the world's first manual hybrid car, but buyers appear more impressed with its sporty design.
There are a lot of guys out there who think they need their V8s and they need their power and they need their performance, but what we find is that we can have a lot of fun with a lightweight, nimble car.
The Honda CRZ was also voted best for safety and value.
Sport now with Barra, and Bernard Tomic digs deep in Melbourne. Barra?
Yes, Sue, he took the third set in a tiebreaker. That's next. Plus, Leighton Hewitt's stunning fight back. It'll be Hewitt versus Roddick in the second round of the Australian Open. And Brad Hogg's fairy tale run continues in the 2020 Big Bash.
Brad Hogg gets a big wicket.